What's up everyone, GameMaster468 here, bring you yet another walkthrough. This time I'm doing a walkthrough of Spongebob SquarePants Creature from the Krusty Krab for the PlayStation 2, which was also on the Wii, but I hear the Wii version is terrible, so we're not gonna go anywhere near that. I'm just gonna skip all these logos because we know who the wonderful people are who make this game, I guess. Yeah, so this was a game that I mentioned I was going to record a walkthrough of in one of my update videos, and I didn't. It took me a while, but I'm getting around to it now because I popped this game in recently, and it was fun. I liked it. So I thought, let's give it a shot. We're going to go into the story mode. I'm going to hit new game, and we're going to have a funny, fun time. So here we go. This looks pleasant.
Peaceful, sleepy Bikini Bottom.
And loud Bikini Bottom too, I'm turning that down.
Deep in slumber, their night brains exploring the mysterious world of dreams.
Whoa! How does that happen? I mean, I guess SpongeBob's dreaming, it's kind of obvious, but like, I don't think beds turn into cars. It doesn't look like. Oh dear. Oh, okay. Okay then. That does not look like a very secure car. First, there's no seatbelts.
Hot dog, Daddy-O! My bed is transmogrified into a lean, mean racing machine. Time to put the pedal to the metal, the rubber to the road, and the
That was a 4-syllable word, SpongeBob. I'm impressed. Oh dear. SpongeBob, you okay? Dude, oh gosh! Oh, SpongeBob? What happened?
There's one word you can use to describe this, Dale. Yes. Really cool. That's 2 words, Dale, but thanks for playing.
Oh, okay, so we got some instructions here telling us how to play. Alright, so, okay, so, yeah, as we all know, this is the world-famous SpongeBob kart racer that we heard so much about. Actually, it's not, you'll see, but the game does actually start with this, racing segment, which is pretty cool, but it can also be pretty weird if it's your first time playing, because, like, you probably weren't expecting this to be a racing game, if you've seen the trailers for this game like I have, but you'll see soon, it's actually not a racing game. In fact, there's really not any actual racing in this level. Like, it acts like you're in a race, but you're really not. Like, even when we start actually going against actual opponents, you can't really race against them. Like, you can't, like, go fat. I don't know how to explain it. Like, you can't, like, go in front of them, like in other racing games where you can actually drive past them and get first place and all that. You can't get first place. There are no first place things to be had here. Instead, what you are going to be doing, as you've probably seen as we've been going through here, you have to get to these checkpoints, so you can make your timer up in the upper right go up. If you run out of time, I'm assuming bad stuff happens. I actually don't know what happens if you run out of time, because I've never ran out of time when I played this game. So, yeah, but I'm just going to assume bad stuff happens when you run out of time. But they give you lots and lots of time, and oh dear! Alrighty then. Yeah, they give you plenty of time to complete these races, so yeah, that's really the only, like, racing-related thing that's there, is that timer up there. So, I guess it kinda counts. But yeah, the controls are pretty simple. You probably saw in the instructions. X is to accelerate, of course. Square is to brake and reverse, of course. Actually, I don't know if it... Oh, okay, I guess I can't show you, because the race is over now. But yeah, brake is... Square is brake and reverse, and the left analog stick steers your car around. I don't think it's been 1 year, SpongeBob. I think it's been many years. Alright! SpongeBob finally got his license!
Look at that handsome sponge.
Oh dear. Whoa! Oh dear. Well, that just happened, and now we have the option to save our game. We're gonna save on this file. Saving data, do not remove the memory card. Alright.
Well, Dale, looks like the new competitor's lost his license already.
Hello, is this thing on? Hello?
Thanks for the feedback, Dale.
That's a kind of a cool thing in this game. Like, during the loading screens, you get little quirky little cutscenes like that while the game loads up. So that's pretty cool. Makes the loading screens a lot less boring. So, yeah. So there's SpongeBob, and there's his license. I don't think licenses have that kind of gravity, because I think they're made of plastic. Oh dear. There it goes. It's off! Well, the license has left the building.
Why? Why? Oh, cruel. See how you taught this little yellow sponge.
Oh man.
My license! No, it's too far away for me to reach. Curse you, underwater currents! You win again!
To get your driving license back, you have to unlock the speed demon inside of you, SpongeBob.
Stay shiny, little fella!
That's a lie. There's nothing like that
Now
in
that
this
you're on
level.
foot, come here and I can tell you a few more things.
Alright, so Mrs. Puff is gonna help us out here. And by help us out, I basically mean she's gonna give us our tutorial for this game. Alright, so now we're starting to see something a little bit more familiar if you played the other SpongeBob games. Now we're on foot, we can run around, we can double jump. We have other abilities too, but we can't use them quite yet, except this one apparently. Even though you don't learn that until a lot later in this level. But, yeah, we're gonna have other moves that we can do throughout this game, which you'll see as we make our way through here.
Whoa, I bet these are valuable. I'm gonna collect as many as I can.
Oh, nice job, camera, thanks. Alright, so there goes the license. Alright. So yeah, now we're in the 3D platformer segment, which is probably a lot more familiar to you guys. Which is good, because I like these sections. Alright, so that's the game teaching us how to jump. I've already taught you how to jump. I think I did. I think I've already explained it. X is jump, if you don't know. X tries to double jump. That was quite the surprise, right guys? But you didn't see that coming. Alright, so, yeah, just some simple jumps here. Gonna go here. Alright, so now we're gonna learn about our first new mechanic. And every time we need to learn a mechanic, SpongeBob does this. Yay!
Crank that handle, SpongeBob. Go on.
Okay. Oh, and SpongeBob still has this little sneak. I didn't realize that. You don't need to sneak in this game at all, so I don't know why it's there, but whatever. Alright, so this is the mechanic. We need to turn winches. You press the square button near a winch, or no, a winch. Yeah, there we go. If you press the square near a winch, SpongeBob will grab it, and then you need to rotate the left analog stick around and around to get him to spin it. There we go. So that's usually done to do things like open doors and unlock platforms and things like that. It's a very, very simple mechanic. Alright, gonna go through here. And before we turn this winch, there's another thing we need to learn. If we follow these paths of Z's, we'll come across this thing. Let's see if the game explains it. It does not. Okay. That is called a sleepy seed, ladies and gentlemen. They actually serve a rather important purpose in this game. Well, sort of. It sort of serves an important purpose. You don't have to collect them if you don't want to, but it does unlock something pretty cool on the final level of the game if you collect enough of them. So keep an eye out for all those sleepy seeds, because you'll want to collect them as you go along. So they do unlock something kind of cool. I don't know if I'll collect every single one of them in this game. This might not be 100%, but I will collect as many as I possibly can. And we'll see if I can end up collecting all of the Z's in this game. I want to try to, because I am kind of close to getting all of them on the main file, so yeah, I guess we'll just see. We'll see about that. Because they're not that hard to find. There are some that are hidden in some pretty well-placed areas, but they're not that difficult to find. So I guess we'll just figure that out as we go along. Alright, another thing you've probably noticed. Yeah, I know how to double jump, sir. Thank you.
To jump higher and farther. Try it now.
Okay, Mrs. Puff. Thank you. So those things we've been collecting, those are called, what are they called? I think they're just called Z's. They are kind of like currency.
Great work, SpongeBob.
Thank you, Mrs. Puff. Yeah, they're kind of like currency. There's a store you can go to in the main menu that I'll probably show off to you guys later. So if you collect enough Z's, you can buy stuff in the store, which is pretty cool. It's nothing super important. It's just like extra things like concept art. You can unlock the background music in the game, so you can listen to that at your own will. You know, just little extra things like that. So, if you really want to, you can ignore these Z's as well, if you really don't care about the extra stuff. So, yeah. Cool stuff. Alright, so that's us learning another ability. It's the ground pound. If we jump and then press the triangle button while in mid-air, SpongeBob will do this. Alright. So that's usually done to press buttons and things like that, as you can probably guess. I think there's something up here too, yep. Oh man, excuse me. Alright, let's turn this around. We got another button over there. We don't need to press that button if we don't want to, but I'm gonna do it because I'm a rebel. Alright, so that will give us some extra Z's. These are these golden Z's. They give you extra Z's when you collect them. Let's see how much it's worth. Alright, that's worth 1. And these are worth... Oh, they're worth 10. Oh yeah, you definitely want to get those then. Those are extra special. Alright. Grabbing all of those. Alright, now I gotta climb back up again, so... Alright. So now let's just continue on like normal. Let's not touch the oil, because oil hurts you apparently. I don't see how it would. It's just... It might get you a little bit dirty, but I don't think it would hurt you. Alright, so here we are. We've rejoined Mrs. Puff. And there goes the license. But now he's stuck in a corner over here, so there's nowhere else left for it to run. And now we're going to learn about another ability.
You made it, SpongeBob. Well done.
Thanks.
Here you go. I think you'll find this little dash attack power-up will come in very handy for getting your license back. Use the dash attack to push that spark block into its slot, and you'll find what it is you see.
Whoa, you made that sound super mysterious, Mrs. Puff. Whoa. Alright, so now we have a new ability. This was not in any of the other SpongeBob games. It's the dash attack.
Go on, dash that spark block.
I'll do that, Mrs. Puff. Just stop talking. Okay. If you hold down the R1 button, SpongeBob will dash forward super fast. You can do things to, you can use this attack to, do that. Push plugs into its...
One of my best pupils.
What are you doing, Mrs. Puff? Are you okay? Do you need medical assistance? I'm just gonna grab that. Yeah, so the dash attack is good for solving puzzles like that, to push plugs into its locations and things like that, and pushing things out of the way. It's also good as an attack. You can attack enemies using this dash attack, so that's good. We'll see more uses for this dash attack later on. For now, let's get this license.
Oh, my lovely, lovely license. At last I found you. Never leave me again, okay?
Alright.
SpongeBob.
Oh. Patrick, why you look creepy? Alright, well, this is a bit of a creepy first level here. And yes, we are indeed still on the first level of the game. The levels in this game are really, really long, actually. So, yeah, some of these levels might need to be broken up into separate videos.
Real challenge, Dale.
Should be interesting, Rick.
Interesting. Like grappling with an angry octopus, Dale.
Have you done that before? Alright, so now we're gonna race against Patrick. I'm sorry, quote-unquote race against Patrick.
A true battle of the undersea titan.
A true battle indeed, Rick.
Alright, I know how to race in this game. Now, let me see if Squirt does indeed reverse. It does, cool. I don't see why you would need that. Actually, I guess you would need that if you, like, crash into something. Which, it's almost impossible to do in this game. They give you plenty of room to drive and all that stuff. Alright, so, we got some boost pads here. I missed that one. I'm gonna try not to miss the next one. Oh dear. And I missed the next one. Alright. Okay, so this is the only thing that the other racers do in this game. They'll drop hazards that you can run into. If you run into them, it'll slow you down, making your chances of getting to the checkpoint not so good. But we're gonna make it to this checkpoint. There we go.
Check me out, Mr. Point.
Get it? Get us a checkpoint and he wants the point to check him out. Get it? Burp tastic. Okay, let's just continue forward. We're already about to finish the first lap. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness gracious. Yep, just for that, I'm gonna call this video Burp Tastic. Just for that. That was the longest string of burps that I've had, I think, ever throughout my YouTube career. Alright, well, anyway, so yeah, this is all Patrick does. He just drops bombs, and if you run into them, they slow you down. That's all the other racers do. They don't do anything else that special. Ow.
You know, I've never noticed there was a racetrack right in my front yard.
Oh, I found a sleepy seed. I actually didn't see that there. I knew there was a sleepy seed coming up, and that's why I was kind of being quiet there. It's like, where is it? And I just kind of ran into it by accident. So there we go. So yeah, look out for the sleepy seeds in this racetrack as well, because you will find some as you go through here. All right.
You know, I've never noticed there was a racetrack right in my front yard.
I know, right? It's so weird. They must have installed this recently. Alright, here we go. Final lap. Alright, not gonna go for that boost because Patrick's kind of in the way there. Patrick, why does your voice sound not right? You don't sound right, Patrick. Ow, I ran into that bomb. That hurt. Oh yeah, Spongebob's getting into it, man. I don't know. I think Patrick might have gotten a new haircut. I think that's different. Alright, I think we're almost at the end here. Oh dear. Whee!
Bikini Bottom sure looks different these days.
Alright, here comes the ending right here. Let's take this boost again. And we are the winner! Sweet. Oh, here comes Plankton. Oh dear. Oh, snap! Plankton, you did that on purpose, man. That's not fair. That's cheating. You jerky jerk. Alright, I'm thinking this might be a good place to stop, but I'm gonna save my game first, and I'm gonna see what we're gonna be doing in the next video. So let's save our game.
Smashing a competitor's car, Dale, is that against the rules?
There aren't any rules, Rick.
Reminds me of my first marriage, Dale.
That's a weird thing to remind you of your first marriage. Okay then. So that happened. Apparently there are no rules for these races. So that's something.
Let's see if I can't find some parts lying around to fix up my car. These guys aren't just gonna let me come and rummage around, so I better brush up on my skills.
Oh really? Oh dear. That's not stable. Goodness gracious me. Alright. That's showing off the dash attack. Get Spongebob missing car parts. Alright, so right here, before we end this off, these are checkpoints, and they also serve as save spots that I can't attack right now, because I don't have an attack yet. So I guess we'll see what that is in the next video. Alright, so, yeah, that's a good place to stop. In the next video, we're gonna try to find SpongeBob's car parts, and we're gonna fix that up. So, yeah. See you then, everyone.